Tell Liana Don, you feel me? Hey, this the platform, bitch. Hey, this that platform shit. Yeah, who's the best when it comes to this game? If you with the Mortal Kombat, I'ma leave you in flames. It's the platform, I knock a bitch right out of their shoes. A street fighter till I die, I hit like Ken and Ryu. I punish niggas like Tekken 007 with a weapon. Teach a fuckboy a lesson, I'm double dragon, no wrestling. Shoot the 3 and cross you over, you can call me 2K. And the devil may cry 1,000 times, but watch what you say. Because this is my Call of Duty, so by now you should know me. Cut a motherfucker in half and then slide out like Shinobi. Steal your car and catch a charge, fuck it, this Grand Theft Auto. Double dribble around a nigga and let the blood stain follow. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah, this that platform shit. This the platform, yeah, this the platform, bitch. This the platform, yeah, this that platform.
All right. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the platform, episode 215, where we'll try not to piss you off with Mortal Kombat spoilers. I don't want to fuck somebody's life up. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to kind of talk about the movie. Wait, hold on. Bella, are you muted? I still see you muted. All right.
Yeah. I haven't seen it. I've not seen it.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll keep the spoilers at hopefully a 0% level. Bella, so
I had the chance to watch it, damn it, but I don't.
Just please don't spoil it. I haven't seen it yet.
We won't.
Please.
We won't.
Please.
We won't.
Just feelings and
right.
Don't sit there and be like, oh, well, dude did this and this was so cool. Don't say
Right.
Right.
Cool parts of the movie. Did it keep the same energy up that the game does? You know what I mean? But don't tell us what happened, who it happened to, why did it happen.
You know
don't
what?
Let us know any characters because I haven't seen who's all surprises in the movie.
David.
So
David, breathe. It'll be okay, bro. Breathe, man. So we'll be talking about that. We got a couple of little titty bits here and there for some PlayStation. I guess PlayStation had another record-breaking sales, as well as hashtag PC is getting a lot of stuff. And widgets and who's and wazits and a bunch of other shit that we'll be talking about today. What up, Frozen?
Brandon,
I see
your phone, man.
You said what?
Tell Brandon to rotate his phone. Don't do vertical video.
I know this motherfucker look like he on. Thank you, thank you, dude.
Thank you, man.
So he was looking like platinum. Anyway, don't do it, man. I don't give a fuck if he watch it or not. You know what I'm saying? Don't be platinum Godfather. That's all I got to say. All right. Yeah, so let's get into our introductions in no particular order. Oh, shit. We got some folks here today. Starting with Brandon, the whole man. What up, man? How you doing? And what you been playing this week?
Good. I'm doing pretty good. So, I have been playing Gears of War 4. I tried that out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I tried a little bit of Trials of Cold Steel. I'm going to try to play through that series.
Favorite fucking
Final
RPG
Fantasy
series,
13.
Dude, that's one of my favorite RPG series, dude. Trials of Cold Steel is so fucking dope.
I know Frozen wanted me to try Final Fantasy 13, so...
This motherfucker about to be
He's
playing.
not even on his PC there, Frozen.
I know. How are you not on your PC, dude? Don't you got a PC?
He's at my house.
Oh, God, you're slumming. Oh, my God. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my God.
I never said.
Frozen said, I never said to try Final Fantasy 13. That's what I told him.
Wow.
Right. See, dudes is lying, man. Why I don't know why y'all lie so much, man.
Fucking Final Fantasy 13 is dog shit.
That's for you, to you.
No. It was like one of the worst in the series.
Well, it has its following, so.
It can have it falling, but it's. I mean, it's still dog shit.
You should take a live.
To Michael's suggestion is dog shit, but
right. But I'm just taking a
Go
live.
ahead and play it, Brandon. You might like it.
He's playing
What a
struggle.
Whatever. All right, welcome, Brandon. Man, I'm glad you're actually playing some adult shit. All right.
Hey, Brandon, tell Danny your struggle you were having with your Trails of Cold Steel. You were telling me that shit was comical.
You had struggles with Trails of.
Where'd you forget? Like he's like, I don't want to come in. I was in today.
okay, I was having problems because I didn't set it up right. and it was just a small screen. I couldn't see it.
Oh, he had a PEBCAC issue. You know what a PEBCAC issue is, right? It's an acronym for problem exists between keyboard and chair. He had a PEBCAC issue. I know. He suffered severe PEBCACL. I got it. He didn't change the resolution. Right, he just fucking just loaded it up and was like, I hope it works. Hey. And it did not fucking work. So I get it.
Right. He went and booted it up and he like showed me like how big it looked like on my screen. He goes, I can only like see like just the corner of it in like the top of your corner of your TV. Mm-hmm. I'm like, ain't there like I was like, Brandon, you can maximize the window.
He didn't understand that. I know. It's okay though. It's okay.
I was like, call Danny next time. He'll fix you.
No, don't call me. You know what I'm saying? Frozen is your guy. Call Frozen. All right.
Frozen's your guy.
All right,
Struggle. Struggle's your guy, too.
Right, Struggle, IT guy, too. So, or Bella. Yes. Call Bella. One of them.
Call Bella.
Call computer people. You know what I'm saying? All right, well, welcome, Brandon, man. You fuck. Next up, we got the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry. What up, Terry? I swear, every time you come on the show, it's like I feel like you're a little pissed, but you're happy too.
Struggle says call 911.
911 on what?
What's up, Terry? Thank you for that sub. Go ahead, Terry.
Great. Hey, everybody, that's me. I'm doing pretty good. I've just been playing Vikings Wolves of Midgard and a little bit of MLB The Show. And
blasphemy! You're playing MLB The Show? No, Terry. You're supposed to support PlayStation and fucking and not play it on Xbox, Terry.
No, what the hell with that? And I played a little bit of American Truck Sim too, but MLB The Show's fine. The last one I played was 17, so it's pretty much the same thing. I don't buy these games every year because they don't change too much. Mm-hmm. But so like I not having played it in 4 years, I don't really know too much difference in that gap between them. So that's like okay. But yeah, I mean it's fine. It is weird though booting it up and seeing all that PlayStation, graffiti on my screen.
Oh shit! Frozen said Nier Replicant is broken. Yes, unfortunately Nier is fucked up, but it's also fucked up design wise too. We'll talk about that in the open topics. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into that because I felt like there was some skeeviness with it. All right, Terry. Welcome. You have betrayed Sony by playing MLB The Show.
Oh.
These dudes were so fucking hurt, Terry, about MLB The Show coming to Xbox. Like, you don't understand how hurt these dudes were. And I'm like, are you fucking adults? Like, do y'all get pussy or dick or have kids or anything? Like, what the fuck? So...
Man, Dave got his cam on.
Look at David, Rashad Ritchie. Let's go, man.
Man put his pants on today.
He did. Except he got his Game Boy Advance camera activated. Yeah, I'm about to say. He using that Pokemon Snap camera. All right, next up, we got Austin, the Mystery Man. What up, Austin, man? I see you snuck in here like Lupin the Third, dude. What's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm here.
I'm here.
Everyone's energy is just a little too high for me right now.
I know you.
I felt that.
I know. Yeah, no. This now, if we start talking about Xbox shit, he might have a trouser tent. But right now, he's serene. I get it. So what's up, man? What you been playing?
I've been trying to play some Outriders whenever I get the chance, but I don't know. I got stuck in a grind now, and I can't bring myself to grind.
Yo, Dave, real quick, what's wrong with your camera, man?
Yeah, dude, look like you like ashes of creation right now.
He's calling from 1985.
Yeah, I was like, what, is he calling like from 1918 or some shit?
I can't hear
I can't
you.
even hear you.
I can't even hear you. Your shit is like.
You better call 911, like Struggle said. Or you better call Bella or somebody.
Yeah, you need to call
David
Bella.
brought to you live from an oil rig in the
No, I'm good.
No, they don't call me.
Don't come to me with that fucking support shit. You know what I'm saying?
Little patience.
That's right.
Call Brandon. Brandon will hook you up.
Ooh, don't call Brandon. Okay. Don't call Brandon. Lighting. He get the Instagram lighting right now. I don't know what's up with him.
This is hey, another dungeon there, Dan.
Okay, but
Hey, I like the lighting. The lighting looks good on Brandon.
I don't know.
You can see, the wrinkles.
You know, yeah, you can't see. You can see his crow's feet for sure. You can see his crow's feet.
Exactly. You can see his crow's feet.
All right. Well, Austin, you said you play Outriders, man. Have you lost your shit yet, or what?
No. Every time I log back in, I'm expecting it, and it's always still there. So
I know, man. Me too. Me and David tried to play, and I was like, "You got your shit?" He was like, "Yeah, I got my shit." I said, "Okay, damn, you know, it's scary, dude. You know, I want to fucking love it."
Every time I open it up, it's like a gamble.
I know. It's just like, come on, 6, 5. You know, I didn't crap
Are you
that.
playing it solo, Austin?
Austin, you playing solo?
Are you playing solo?
Yeah.
Then you have no gamble. You'll never lose it.
Well, they still said it was a small chance if you're in the expeditions playing solo, but it was mainly the multiplayer stuff. So I think you're okay. But me and David were terrified.
I played with some randoms a couple times, but yeah, it's mostly I've just been doing solo. So I didn't know if that was just a multiplayer thing that was an issue.
No, it was
a random
all
issue depending on whoever the fuck it happened to hate that day.
Yeah. What up, Short? Short says Sony had no choice but to bring the show to Xbox. It was MLB's decision, not Sony. Facts. Yep. But see, Short, the thing about it is, and I don't want to get into too much of a tangent, it was dudes were hurt. So, you know, the tears poured like fucking effervescent flames.
Twitter lit
like
up with everybody bashing Sony when they had no say.
It was just like people were talking about fuck Sony and shit. I'm like, really? It was the show. MLB is not owned by Sony. MLB
and I guess their pockets were hurting.
Right.
Right.
So you already know. Worst said, what up? What up, Worst? I see you. All right. Welcome, Austin. Next up, we have Bad Bella. What up? How you doing? What's going on? What you been playing?
Man, so I started 28 days. It was originally called 30 Days of Bella, but I started 28 Days of Bella this week. 28 days to my birthday. I'm streaming every single fucking day.
Oh, shit.
Is a nightmare for me because of my job and my side job that I do. But at the same time, I want to push for more content and I want to be, more interactive with my chat and all that shit. So I've been playing, I got into Street Fighter. I didn't realize I was okay at Street Fighter, apparently.
Oh, shit. Who you playing? Weird. Who you running right now? Who you running?
Well, you play a game and it's just like, oh, okay, I can do this. I've been playing that. I've been playing a lot more Val. Mm-hmm. I'm playing with a new guy. He has never played it before. I gotta have my shooting games regardless.
I know you gotta have him in there. I know they gotta be included.
Yes. And I'll be playing Outriders tomorrow. So yes, all the time, every day, somewhere.
Who you running in Street Fighter?
Who am I maining?
Yeah, who you maining right now?
Oh, it's Chun-Li. It's always gonna be Chun-Li.
Oh shit, you went some.
Since
You went OP
it's always been
characters.
Chun-Li. It's always been. It's never gonna be anybody different. Because we share. It was look. Chun-Li was literally like I looked up to her as a unfortunately shapely underage child who had big legs too. I looked up to Chun-Li. Okay,
He's like, I can do those flips and kicks like she can.
Yeah, that was a thing for me. And look, in the 90s, everybody was skinny. I wasn't, and she was the shit to me. So I'm just like, finally, somebody looked like me. Yeah,
That's true. That's true. That's true.
She looked like me to me.
Yeah, because Chun-Li is not a fucking skinny lady. You know,
exactly.
She buff. She got some nice thighs. Yeah, them thighs thunder for sure. So yeah, all right. So Chun-Li, I'm about to come test that theory. I know they say I suck at Street Fighter, but y'all don't understand, man. I got the chakra, man. So we're gonna fucking see, man. We're gonna see. All right, brother, I see you. I'm coming to test that theory though. Let me know when you play Street Fighter, and we'll get into some rounds and shit. So Big Mike can be proven wrong. Anyway, welcome.
I already beat you. I'm good. I've already beat you.
Next up, we got Big Mike, aka Slimer from the Real Ghostbusters. What's up, man? How are you doing? And what you been playing, you fuck?
I've been playing Outriders on PC, man.
Okay, all right. So you've been actually doing adult shit. You've been playing on your PC. Good, man. That's good. Because I thought you was about to fucking have a 3-way with your PS5, but I get it.
Danny, you know that adults pay for their games, right?
You said what?
Yeah, I'm not a...
You said what, Austin?
I said you know that adults pay for their games.
Oh, right. Shit. Well, then that might not be Big Mike then.
Get the fuck out of here. I ain't the one, fucking Pirate Bay over there like Danny.
We got company. Anyway. So you say all you've been playing is Outriders. You play anything else, Big Mike? I'm surprised, man.
I've been playing Outriders and Demon Souls. I did a Demon Souls for like 4 hours on Twitch.
You did? Oh, that's right. You did stream Demon Souls and shit. Got fucking booty clapped the whole time.
I got booty clapped at the Dragon God.
The Dragon God kept fucking you, dude.
He was.
I just lurked. I was like, I don't even want to say nothing, man. I got
Hey, all matters is we got it. We beat it. So we progressed.
Okay, if that's what you call it. If that's what you call it.
Took a couple trial and errors. But hey, I'm further than fucking Brandon. He couldn't even get to the very first boss.
Well, that's facts. Brandon probably is 0%. You're right.
I mean, he traded it. I mean, he sent it back to GameFly. Said, "Fuck this game."
You sent it back? You rage quit the whole thing? Like you rage quit the rental? Damn! This dude weak as shit.
I feel like if I have the game too long, they're gonna be like, okay, you had this game way too long. What's the deal? So I have to keep trading it back and getting games back.
Because you couldn't get past the first level. You just had it. They was rushing you. It's like,
damn, man. You just got frustrated.
Yeah, that's what it was, man. You know, he's like, fuck this game.
I say, GameFly is not going to say, look, you had the game way too long. I'm sure there's games that, Terry's kept like maybe 2-3 months in there.
Right. What he was saying mentally, his mind was saying that.
Yeah, you gotta get this fucking game.
Right. His mind was saying, this shit is too long. It's too fucking hard. Let it go. Frozen.
They were outside his house. Like, where's our fucking game?
Frozen saying,
it's our one copy of Demon Souls.
Exactly. GameFly's really like go to his mom's house. That's where he lives.
Right.
He's all fucking knock on the Brandon's dungeon door. Where's Demon Souls? We need it.
Right, motherfucker.
You gotta come out of the dungeon, man. You gotta come out of your dungeon.
All right, David.
Goddamn dungeon.
Frozen said, guess what, guys? Game of the year, game of the generation in the bargain bin right now for $10. God of War.
Great, fantastic game.
Hashtag PC is really all I got for that. I mean, like, okay.
I'll give him that. It's worth $10.
That's because y'all haters, though. God of War is
$10. I'll give
infinite
him that.
motherfucking shit. You know, even though I'm hashtag PC, I can never hate on God of War. God of War is one of the most amazing games ever.
Oh, the person said $5.
$5, Frozen. I know
That's
you
it.
hype, man, because I know you a Nintendo dude, and a PC, but you also PCMR. But that's why I can't really bash on you too hard, because you have ascended. But we will see though. We will see, man. All right. David said he was having technical trouble. He said he couldn't
Yeah,
tuck
I
it
saw
in
that.
deep enough, so he's got to go retuck and then come back. So when he comes back, all right.
Decided to plug his
Yeah.
internet in.
Wait, did I get everybody? I got everybody right except David, right?
Yeah, you got
Yeah.
everybody except for Dave and yourself.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So, listen, guys, I know y'all are worried about talking about Mortal Kombat. I want people in the chat to,
I watched it.
I just want to make sure people in the chat don't spoil shit. Don't, please. I get it. You guys want to wax poetic about Mortal Kombat. If you're going to have a conversation, make sure you keep it without specifics like that. Don't get too specific, because I only want to talk about it a little bit, because I don't want to spoil it for folks on the panel, as well as those of you who are watching who plan to watch it tonight and don't want it fucking spoiled. So I get that, but it's impossible not to fucking mention Mortal Kombat. It's just fucking impossible. I tried to build the show around. I said, let me just remove Mortal Kombat and see what else it looked like. It looked like PlayStation's launch lineup for PS5. I had nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, it was Xbox's too. It looked like Xbox and PlayStation's launch lineup. So I said, fuck, I gotta add it back. I have to fucking add it back. So Mortal Kombat, the movie, is out right fucking now. You can go to HBO Max, or I think it's in theaters too, right? Or is it just HBO? Yeah. So some theaters are showing it, as well as HBO Max. It is starring a host of people who you kind of know, but not really, because they were in other shit that was a little more obscure. But but there's a lot of like real fighters in this movie, which is amazing to me, because a lot of the old Mortal Kombat movies is full of bullshit. And the story, and I don't want to get into story specifics, but I don't know. I was expecting something a little, I would say, darker than the actual story was. The story was not, it wasn't light or anything like that, but it just wasn't as dark as I thought it could have been.
Wait, hold up. Was the final thing that the friendship was more important? Because I swear to God.
No, it was not.
If they did
No,
that with Mortal Kombat-
dude. I know what you're talking about. No, I don't want to spoil anything, but I can guarantee you it was not that. So you should be
Yeah, it
all
wasn't
right.
that, but
It wasn't like that, but I can tell you this. There was some, like, the power of love shit. But that wasn't the ending or anything. I know, but I'm trying not to get specific. Nelly said, well, from what I know, the movie's going to kick in. I can tell you this, though, and I will say this with pure faith. This is the best Mortal Kombat movie ever. And I say that because
really
of the fights. The fights were better.
Yeah, the bar is really low. I love that.
Yeah, the bar is super low. But like, I feel like, as far as like Mortal Kombat's aesthetic, like the way Mortal Kombat is, how it's like campy but dark a little bit, like that is what this movie was. It had real fighters in it, and real fighters make the battles just instantly better. Instead of having like stuntmen do roundhouse kicks and shit, they had real fighters in this. And that made a huge difference on how the fights felt. Now, if you didn't like them, I don't know. Maybe you want like some Jackie Chan shit. I don't know, but you definitely want like face breaking shit. When you talk about Mortal Kombat, it's not Street Fighter, so you're not expecting like uppercuts in midair and dumb shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna get that. You're gonna get
Hadouken.
yeah. You're not gonna get that. You're gonna get ground level fucking battles. You know, David, I see you. You kinda your graphics is a little better. It's like you went to PlayStation
What?
3 instead of Nintendo.
Right.
Okay, all right, David. Now it's like PlayStation 4 at 900p. You look like you're all right. You're all right. Terry like B and C rated movie. I know Terry automatically. I know she probably ain't even seen it and hated Mortal Kombat. So I can tell you.
I have not seen it. I have not seen it. I plan on watching it tomorrow, though.
Right, that's what I'm trying. I'm trying not to get.
I have one comment though. Oh no, go ahead, Terry.
I just have what people have been saying on Twitter and stuff. And they said that you're getting a lot of mixed reviews from people. Some hardcore fans hate it.
Yep,
and some
I noticed
hardcore
that.
Fans and some hardcore fans say that there's moments in it where they're super ticked about what they did because they didn't follow the lore.
See, I'm a hardcore fan.
Overall,
I get the
but
mixed
overall, they still liked the movie. Like they said, they would still support a sequel if they made a sequel, but they were still ticked off a lot in the movie. So I'm like, that's kind of conflicting. Like, how can you be so mad at a movie for not doing something but still support a sequel? Like,
well, you know why? Because there's certain.
I get.
What? Go ahead. I'm sorry, Bella. Go ahead.
No, I was about to say I get it. The problem is the game is a different formula. You can do so many things in a game that you cannot do in a movie, and I think they're expecting too much out of it. Also, if they tried to make the game as a movie, it would have never worked. It would have never worked.
That's not stuff they're complaining about. They're complaining about actual
like they're like
canon,
the canon stuff. Changed. But you know what? I feel like if you want to complain about canon, then we can go complain about the older movies too. Like dudes were super sweaty about certain characters that showed up, and it's like, but y'all wasn't mad at that horrible looking shit from the first one where like, remember Rain was called in? He was there for like 2 seconds. And fucking Mortal Kombat got hit like
Puppet Goro.
Hey, Puppet Goro. Shut the
I like Puppet Goro.
Puppet Goro was like, he was like, ah, it's like he had posable arms. That shit looked dumb as fuck.
It was clay. It was definitely.
I can tell you this, Goro in this movie is amazing. That's all I can say. I can't. All I can talk about is the graphics. I think Goro's graphics was the best out of the movies. Because, you know, like I said, the Goro before that, literally his hands moved up here, and then his arms would move, and it would be... And I watched it, too. He was like, ah! Then we got hit in the nuts. His shit, you can see the strings drop, and he was like, ugh. It was super fucking garbage. You know, so when dudes is talking shit about the movie now, it's just like, I get it. You know, you got the Mortal Kombat diaper wearers, the ones that like fucking need canon. If it's 1% out of canon, they will shit on themselves, and it's like,
I don't know. Twitter was just mixed about it. Like they loved they said they loved the what is it? The fan service that they did in certain areas. But then in other areas, they were like, no, they screwed things up. So I don't know. There are things I want to say because I haven't seen it, but I don't know what really constitutes as a spoiler or not. So like, I don't know.
Right. That's what I'm trying to. I would say this.
Don't say it.
A lot of the main characters fit the bill, and I mean fit the bill correctly. I will say I will give just a tiny bit. Liu Kang was amazing. I thought Kung Lao was amazing too. I'm not going to tell you what happened or who did what or how it goes. Also, what was surprisingly done well.
Don't say any surprises that we don't know.
You already know the characters in there, but I can just tell you that he was done well, and that was Cabal. I thought.
Okay, no, we saw him.
Yeah. I thought Cabal was done quite fucking well. I thought it was going to be impossible. I'm like, there's no white dude producer that can do Cabal correctly, right? and then I watched this movie and I'm like, wow, Cabal was done correctly. This motherfucker was dope. So a lot of the characters I felt like
A lot of the characters were good.
Yeah, this was more of like
good.
an 80% on point with characters instead of
Melina's
I do have
really
one
good.
comment.
yes.
Melina was thick. Also, I ain't gonna lie.
Melina
thick.
was dummy thick. Go ahead.
I have one minor comment, and it might just be me, but Jax. Okay, listen. Just listen. Listen.
I didn't want to talk about Jax.
I'm not gonna make the Steve Harvey reference. I'm talking about the actor himself.
Okay, right.
Every time I seen him in the trailer, because I've not seen the movie, I was just thinking, say it. Just fucking say it. Ashtray, bitch. Because I keep thinking of A Fall from Grace.
A Fall from Grace. That's right, the Tyler Perry.
Ashtray, bitch. I can't unsee it now. That's all I think of when I see his face.
Could you imagine if he had that dumbass Tyler Perry wig on in this movie? Like, could you imagine if he had that fucking high top fade bullshit
With the non-fade
with the non-faded shit on the so you can see
I
the
think
glue?
he did a pretty good job, though. The person that played Jax, McCod Brooks, I think he did a pretty good job.
No. Despite, even though people, like, even including myself, I couldn't unsee the Steve Harvey reference, as well as the the other movie with Tyler Perry. I couldn't unsee it for a second, but like, if you just suspend that and you say, all right, this is Jax, you have to just fucking deal with it, right? Like, you have to say, all right, this is Jax. The dude is buff and scary looking. Okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? He does look like Steve Harvey. Yes. All he has to do is put a goatee, and he will not. And so I hope they put a goatee instead of just a mustache, instead of the porno stash like I got. I hope they connect it and just make it a goatee. Let's just get him out the way. Let's make him soap opera black, not Steve Harvey black. So
I don't know.
Isn't Jax clean shaven?
Wait.
Well, Jax has changed. It depends on which game you're talking about, Terry.
Right.
Jax had hair. He didn't have hair. Jax is buff. Jax also is buff. He should have a goatee. He should have a goatee.
I was like, he has goatee now.
It just really depends on which black era the Mortal Kombat.
Right? You talking about 90? If you talking about 90s black?
That kind of era, did he have the goatee? If it was BLM era, he has no facial hair. If it's the movie, then he's got this Steve Harvey. So it just depends on which black era.
This motherfucker said. But I still felt like overall, Mortal Kombat movie did a damn good job of trying to apply those characters to the movie arc. You know what I'm saying? Except, and I will say this, it's not. I don't want to. A spoiler. This is a tiny spoiler. Tiny spoiler.
No, I gotta take my.
Go ahead. Tiny spoiler. The main character, I felt like his story arc was super boring, and they focused. Yeah.
See, I was with you.
Yeah. The main dude that they wanted to focus on was actually the fucking softest, most sugary, weakest part of the fucking movie.
That's where, as you said, the power of love came in.
Yeah, that's when the power of love, Luther Vandross shit. It's like, I don't want this shit in my Mortal Kombat. I don't want the power of love. What I want is a head on a pike. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I couldn't. When I tell you that he lived his life as a friendship, that was the one thing that I did not like. And like I said,
Okay.
What you say, Brandon? What you say, Brandon?
You want to know who's seen it?
Have I seen it? I've seen it.
Okay, so
yeah.
So just two people. So out of 1 to 10, 1 being Crackdown 3 and 10 being amazing, what do you guys rate it?
I gave it a 7.
I'm giving it an 8.
What?
Yep, I give it an 8.
Wow.
Yep, I give it an 8.
I can't wait to see it now.
Yeah, I can't get. And I'm gonna tell you.
Me too.
Based on their reasons for not having Cage in the film, do you feel the film would have been better if they actually had Cage in the film?
Nah.
Right, don't say it. I'm just spoilers.
What I think it would have been better.
Me personally, I ain't gonna spoil it. Me personally, I like the original story, except for like Danny said, the whole.
I'm trying to think if it would have changed it. Would it have changed?
The whole young. I didn't really care for the Cole Young part because, like I said, he was kind of boring. And when he did the Power of Love and got his, I'll say it.
Don't say it. But I get it. The power of love. I get it. The power of love compelled him. The power of love compelled him. Right. Don't you saying too much. But I'm trying to answer Terry's question. Do I think if Johnny Cage was in it, right, would it have changed the narrative of this story?
No.
Because I'm trying to do it without spoiling, because I will destroy y'all lives if I say one thing.
I heard Johnny Cage and I ducked out.
You said that. Hold on, Dave. You said that you liked pretty much all the fight scenes. Me, I liked the beginning of the fight scene, and I liked the end of the fight scene. The others, I mean, they were kind of cringy. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
I disagree with that.
Kung Lao.
Wait, hold on, Kung Lao. I don't want to get into it, but Kung, you must be a kid, now, man. Hold on, let me.
No, you can tell how they were like, like I said, if you watch enough movies and stuff, you can tell how they were like pausing scenes and shit, and doing takes of like where the fight scenes were.
So you're saying that those fights seem choppy?
Yes, the fight scenes are choppy. You can tell.
Bros are telling them to stop spoiling.
Okay,
I'm not spoiling.
I can't. Terry, I'll say this: Terry, hold on. Terry, I'll answer you this: if the story was the same, right? Say it is exactly how it is now, but Johnny Cage was in it, it would still be an 8. And the reason why I say that is because the main protagonist story was Shiitake. So that if even regardless if Cage was in it, it would still be an 8. Now, if they removed the main protagonist and it was just Johnny Cage as probably the focus, it depends on how they write it. I can't even fucking answer that question because I don't know how they would have written it.
Their reason for not having him in is they didn't want 2 funny men.
That's actually wrong because I can tell you Cole is not a funny dude. Like in the movie, Cole was literally not the funny dude. And I'm gonna spoil just a little bit of something.
No.
Take it off if you don't want to hear it. Kano was more dumb shit than Cole literally was like nice and like the power of love. So yeah. So Cole was. That's why I said when you say Johnny Cage, I'm like, well, that wouldn't even matter because Cole's story. If you just put Johnny Cage in Cole's story,
it had nothing to do with him. They said they didn't put Cage in because Kano.
I know, and I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even know why they said that, Terry. Because if you
that's what they're.
It was so fucking stupid because
they wanted to do more comedy with Kano or whatever.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why they said that, and the reason why they probably said that was to just get people because they don't spoil shit, and they just said that to spin it because
don't
I'm not. I'm just saying because there's stuff. This movie is different than what they were saying. Cole is not a comedy dude. This dude is not about comedy. So like for him to take over Cage's part, it makes no sense after you watch the movie. You'll know it. Know it.
What did you think about the whole, non-tournament thing?
Please don't spoil anymore, yo.
I'm not spoiling anything.
We're getting into the details.
Yeah, I don't want to get into that. Listen. I'll say it like this: all the fights are damn good. There's a moment I'm talking about, and I'm not even going to say where it is or what happened, but I can tell you this: there is a true Mortal Kombat fucking move. I'm talking about there's maybe 3 occasions in the movie where I literally thought I had the controller in my fucking hand because there was some moves that were done that I just literally shouted fucking loud because I couldn't believe they pulled it off or was even respectful enough to the material to do it. So there was just some good shit. That's why I said despite Cole's story being the most, I'm talking about honey pop sugary canon I've ever seen in my life. Despite that, Everything else was 100%. That's why it gets an 8. Because despite Cole's shit, everything else is good. So, but I don't want to say it because David's giving me the fucking burning eye. He's like, dude, we're not going to be.
Chad, Brandon, they're all triggered.
Please.
So what's the next topic?
Right, please, because I'm watching it tonight.
I didn't even say. All right, fuck y'all, man. All right, Mortal Kombat is amazing. Go fucking watch it tonight so we can have a conversation, please.
I will.
I'm gonna watch that shit tonight.
I'm a long time fan. I will.
Yeah, just watch it tonight, and then we'll do like another Mortal Kombat conversation on Sunday, so everybody can kind of get, because I know everybody interested to know what the fuck, but it's just me and Big Mike. You know, Big Mike is a failure, and I'm the host, so it's like it's the conflictions is too crazy.
This is a landmine of a conversation.
Yeah, this is, and as I'm saying. And Mike doesn't know how to non-spoil. He's like, I'm not going to spoil it, but here's the ending.
I didn't spoil
and shit. And it's like, you did, dude. You fucking spoiled a big part of the movie, dude. You did, man. But I'm not going to repeat it because I'm not going to repeat it because I don't want.
I wanted to mention, but I didn't because I didn't know if it would constitute as full spoiler, so I didn't say it. But
what did I spoil?
Right, he did. He fucking said it, right? And that's why I'm hoping to God he wouldn't.
I
don't want to say it. No, I'm not fucking saying it again, Big Mike.
It wasn't a spoiler.
Golly, man, this dude is made out of fucking Legos,
man.
man.
Because he's gonna try dragging that shit out. Just move on.
This dude is made out of fucking Legos, man. Okay. Outriders. Let's talk about some Outriders shit. Because Big Mike is mushy. All right. Outriders.
Exactly. Why blame me?
Mike flat out said something.
He's flat out said something that was fucked up, and I don't want to repeat it because
I missed it.
If you missed it, you didn't get spoiled. But it looks like Frozen did, and he probably shitty right now.
Frozen already watched it.
That's probably why he's yelling at you because he knows it's a spoiler.
Right.
Shut up.
Right. He's like, shut the fuck up.
Frozen watched it.
Everyone watched it.
I said Bray. Is your name Brandon? I said Bray.
Is it just mute?
Everyone got you watched it.
We're talking Outriders now, damn it.
Outriders.
All right.
Outriders, right.
Outriders, the most amazing, most triggering game in America. Outriders.
Especially when it's a melee.
So, inventory restoration. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, last night I got sabotaged by Big Mike and his fucking booty crew. Yeah, because we were trying to stream it yesterday, and they kept cashing in the melee only. And if those of you who've played Outriders, melee only is dead. So there's no fucking melee really. I mean, there's like melee moves, but
it was comedy gold.
I got triggered. So, but whatever. Outriders, inventory restoration. There is still no fucking date. And,
they already told you. They already told you there's no date on.
I know, and they've already did another.
They did say that they were going to try to get it out the next week.
Remember, they said they were going to try and do it over the weekend. They didn't give a specific date, but they did, like Terry said, they said they were going to try to have it done by the weekend.
Following week.
What is today? Today is fucking Saturday, and guess what? They put up another tweet. And basically it says we still don't have the fucking restoration. Now, could you imagine, right? You've put in like maybe 200 hours, right? Your inventory's wiped, and now it has been wiped for 2 weeks now, right? What would your idea of the game be after that happened to you, right? Like, wouldn't you change you would be like 0%. You would be like, fuck this game, period. I don't give a fuck how fun it is. You would be like, fuck it. And even though it hasn't happened to me yet, I feel bad as fuck, man, for folks who got their shit deleted 2 weeks ago and still haven't fucking received it. What do you think about this, Terry?
My friend Todd got his inventory wiped, and we honestly...
Oh, Todd still didn't get his shit restored either? His shit is still dead?
Yeah, and because his inventory hasn't been restored, nobody has played the game since.
Yeah, because it's like, why not? It's like you guys have like a coherent
Yeah,
schedule
so-
of playing it, and it's
we're,
like,
we're playing the whole thing together. So now that one person can't play it, none of us are playing it. They even have other characters that they could play with. You know, they haven't even touched those. They're like, we're not touching the game anymore. We're done. We're done. So
that is
until
so
his stuff comes
fucking
back,
terrible.
We're not going back to it. So the game is non-existent right now.
And it's
So I feel
it's sad too because
That's probably a lot of people probably feel that way. You know, they're like, well, I'm not playing this game ever again until my stuff comes back.
and I don't blame them. I don't blame
even more characters.
I don't fucking blame them at all. If you say fuck Outriders right now because you've been waiting 2 weeks with an empty inventory or started a new character that you didn't want to fucking play as because your main character is dead right now, I don't fucking feel. I actually support that shit.
Moved on. We already moved on. We've been playing Vikings, Wolves of Midgard, and now we're all about that. Like whenever he asks, you know, what we're gonna play, he always wants me to play Vikings because Outriders is dead to us. We're not looking back at it anymore. We moved on.
And like I said, that's totally understandable right now, and I hate it for him too because I feel like Outriders is dope. But that shit with the inventory stuff, that's like unacceptable. I don't give a fuck how dope the game is. Like that shit right there is a death needle right there. That shit is dead. That will kill your community faster than any bullshit ass like developer coming out saying some dumb shit. Like the Days Gone dude who came out and said that if you wanted the game to come out on fucking PlayStation, buy it, bitch. You know, it wasn't like no fuck you shit. Outriders, the thing about it is, Outriders devs, People Can Fly, have been super communicative. They've been on a community, they've been speaking with the community, they fucking reply to every goddamn post. Like, it's amazing, but is it enough? You know what I'm saying? Is it enough to say, okay, they're super vocal, they're super communicating with everybody, telling them what's happening, but is it enough that the shit is still going down? What you think, Big Mike?
I think it's enough. I mean, because they've been super transparent. I mean, they're working their ass off trying to get the patch, working, and everybody get their shit back. So I applaud them, being transparent and working their ass off.
Bella,
I disagree. Actions speak louder than words. The gamers don't care how much the devs are talking to them. They just want their shit to work. So
I agree, but
I don't care how much they respond to other people on Twitter. I'm still not playing their game because we can't.
That's fine. Don't play it.
That's fine. Don't play it.
I mean,
means nothing to us because our problem.
I mean, it does. It means a lot. I mean,
it does mean a lot. Yeah. I disagree with that, Terry. I still think that because of the lack of communication between a lot of developers,
they said it'll be fixed in 6 months, and it's longer than 6 months, and the game's still not fucking fixed.
What's that?
Yeah. And People Can Fly have also said multiple times that they fixed that bug, and guess what? It still happens. Mm-hmm. So what's the point of having?
Well, the white inventory white bug they got fixed. The problem is the restoration. It's the motherfucker's inventory still empty because they never.
It took them the third try. The third try. That means 2 other times they said they fixed it and people were still getting wiped. You want me to trust you now when it took you on the third attempt to actually get it right when you already said you fixed it?
I feel like, but here, Terry, this is where I disagree with you, though. Terry, this is where I want to go to Bella after me, but I do want to.
Hasn't lost their stuff and isn't playing anymore.
Yeah, but I still feel like
if you had lost all your stuff and you can't play, you honestly gonna sit there and tell me that you appreciate all the feedback they're giving other people? You're not gonna care about what they're saying. You want your stuff.
It's a yes and no situation. Would I appreciate the communication? Yes. Would I still be shitty about losing my stuff? Yes. I feel like you can still appreciate them being very transparent about how fucked up it is, as well as you can still be mad about it. You can still say, you know what? I'm super glad that the devs are being transparent because now I at least know what the problem is. But you can still be shitty and say, God damn, well, that means I still can't run my main right now. And I still have to wait. But so it's still, Terry, you can have it both ways with this particular issue. You can still support the devs and still be shitty as fuck because you know that, because I'm going to tell you right now, there's only really been a few devs that really communicate with their folks. And People Can Fly is literally added to that very, 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 very tiny list of people, because I'm gonna tell you, it's like literally like 5 companies that willing to talk to folks. The rest will just fucking let you have it out on Twitter and argue with each other until they make a statement like 2 or 4 weeks down the line when the shit is fixed automatically. So that's not how you do it. So People Can Fly is doing the right thing as far as communication. But when it comes to the game itself, that's where the disagreements is. Because inventory should not be fucking wiped.
It can hurt them in the long run.
It will, absolutely. It
They
will
told
absolutely
us on
will.
multiple occasions they fixed it and it wasn't fixed. They told us they were going to roll out the restoration within a week and they didn't.
Yep.
That communication's kind of hurting them, in my opinion. Now they're just lying to my face.
Well, because even though they said, well, go ahead. Well, I want to go to Bella real quick because I got a question for Bella since she's just now. Because Bella, you're really trying to now get into the mix of Outriders, right? Have you had any of these issues yet, or are you now coming in where everything was basically patched the fuck up?
I haven't dealt with the issues with anything being taken out of my inventory. I will say though, if it does happen, deadass, I probably won't touch it. Because that's what happened to Cyberpunk. I didn't touch it. It's still sitting in Steam, not being touched.
I was terrified.
I won't touch it.
Yeah, I was terrified to play Cyberpunk as well because I'm like, remember Cyberpunk was literally deleting the game. Like, as soon as you load it up, it was like, oh, you got to start over. You got to put 70 more hours in. Like, fuck.
No.
You know? So, yeah, I'm with you on that. So, go ahead, David. What were you saying?
I was just going to say that they didn't really give any super concrete dates. That's kind of been the complaint of the community, is that they keep pushing things back.
Well, they kept saying the weekend. I guess that's why I said they didn't say the weekend. Remember they said around Monday or Tuesday.
They keep saying
like
that
they didn't really
testing and that they're going through testing and they're moving through the process of the patches and everything. But I think people are just getting restless because, hey, it's been a couple weeks and they keep saying they're working on it, and people are like, yo, I bought this game, I paid money, I want to play, and I'm still stuck in, character wipe zone. How do I get out of this? And so I kind of get the frustration, but it's not like People Can Fly was lying. I can't give them that because it would be different if they came out and said, you know what, we are definitive that this is done, and it's not. Even when they did come out with the patch where they said it was supposed to fix the inventory wipes, they said, look, there's going to be, they said, we tried to fix and hammer down as much as we can, but we cannot say for 100% certainty that no one will be wiped. You know what I mean? So they even came out again when they even released their patch notes and said that there still may be issues, but we are working on trying to fix the bulk of them.
So that's why I said I could not 100%.
Unease and unrest, people want to
nobody
get going.
can
So
ever give you 100%
Yeah.
certainty, though. So I don't really see that as an excuse because no dev can give you 100% certainty that something's not.
Well, no, I'm talking about they put it in their patch notes, like even in their patch.
Yeah, in their patch notes, right?
Yeah, they say, hey, we think we caught it, but then they also put a caveat right underneath that says, but there still may be some issues. So I mean, as long as you're that honesty where you put in there and say, look, we think we fixed it, but we can't say that there may be somebody else. There's a difference between that and what like Cyberpunk said when he said everything was fixed in 1.2.
Yeah,
and it wasn't.
It wasn't. Right.
So it's like, there's a big difference in communication when we're talking about what's honest, right on paper, and what are people just saying is happening.
Well, that was my point.
I think it's just frustration.
Well, that was my point. That was my point. That's why I said I kind of agree with Terry. That's why I said I'm 50-50 with her because I feel like yes.
I think they even said in their patch notes once they apply the restoration, once everybody gets their stuff from the inventory wipe, that the stuff is going to be better than what they had. And
they did. They said they were sending God rolls. They're doing God roll restoration. So they said that's why, and they said that was part of the reason why they wanted to kind of hold off a little bit on the restoration. But I still felt like, what they should have did? They should have just, instead of doing God roll restoration, they should have just restored at the random levels and then just gave out, like, because I know they were talking about giving out an appreciation package, But that appreciation
Yeah.
package should have been a little bigger. It's like, instead of trying to restore at a god roll, just restore the accounts, and then the appreciation package needs to be much bigger. It needs to be 3 legendaries in that motherfucker with hella fucking titanium or platinum or whatever the fuck is used. Those Illuminati triangles that you spend. You know what I'm saying? Like, they should have just went heavier on the we're fucking sorry, instead of trying to do like this super restoration, because that now that's gonna fuck shit up, right? When they restore those accounts and every last person whose account that was affected is a god roll account, that shit's going to be a cluster physic for sure. That shit is going to be fucked. I already know. There's no doubt that it's going
feel
to
like
be.
I don't know. It's either they're not going to do that and people are going to get gear back that was worse than what they had, and then they're going to be upset. Or if they give everybody better gear, then what's going to stop them then from having to do like another freaking nerf because not everybody has better gear?
True, and that's my concern. My concern was the nerfs. You nerfed before you fixed. Okay, Frozen says, look what happened with Nier Automata on PC. It's single player, but didn't get fixed until recently, and it's been out for 4 years. The modding community had to fix it for the players. But see, unfortunately, the modding community cannot fix Outriders because it's an online game. So if you do mods on it, you're cheating. So there's no mod support for Outriders, unfortunately. Bray says it's situations like this that make you look at games like even Call of Duty and appreciate the consistency of service. Even if you don't like the COD games, they never went through this. You know what? You might be facts on that, because I can't remember like a broken Call of. Now, has there been shitty Call of Duties?
I mean,
yes,
they're
but
constantly having nerfing issues and constantly having connection issues.
Yeah,
when they kick it off and stuff.
But we're talking like on this level, like Call of Duty, right? Earn all your fucking ranks, right? All of a sudden you log in and now you have no ranks, no gear. No, that's not a Call of Duty issue. That has never happened. There's never been a point where you felt like scared to log into Call of Duty. Now, have you been frustrated to log in? Yeah, because this fucking servers is down and shit like Paris Hilton. But when you're talking about when you're talking about absolute terrification, like Cyberpunk, scared to log in because you feel like you're about to lose the world, right? Or Outriders, you log in and your entire life is destroyed and you're ass naked with a gun and pistol. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't fathom that. And I agree with that, Braze. That is true, man. I don't think I've had frustrated issues with Call of Duty. That's because you got the little white kid saying the N-word and shit, when I played on Xbox.
Wake up, Brandon.
That was when I played on Xbox, and I was an Xbot.
That was a big ass yawn.
It was.
Brandon.
I know, that was a big yawn.
He was up all night killing folks. But I'm just saying, like, I've never had that issue where I was
being
terrified.
A serial killer is hard work, Danny. Being a serial killer is hard work for Brandon.
It is, man. It is, man. We have to drag those women down into the basement and bury their bodies. I get it, man. And you don't want your parents to know? I know how hard it is, man. I watched a lot of horror stuff on that one, so I know how it goes. All right. Outriders, like I said, is out right now. Play it's at your own risk. Play at your own risk right now. But I love it and fucking kind of shitty with it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably the same sentiment as a lot of people about Outriders, except Bella, because she about to experience the shit.
We shall see.
Bella gonna be playing, all of a sudden she's gonna be shooting dudes, and it's like connection, and she's gonna be at the fucking main screen, and
that's happened to me once already. That happened to me one time.
It's coming.
Yeah, the connection.
It's coming.
Yep.
Just like that whack dude that tried to holler at you, Bella. It's coming. All right. So yeah, Outriders out right now. Like I said, play at your own risk, but you can. I mean, if you want to run some, we'll be streaming it on Twitch and shit. Hopefully, we just won't lose our shit in real time live. So, all right. Next topic here is Respawn. So this one kind of caught me off guard a little bit. So Respawn, people who did Titanfall and shit, they got a new franchise that they're working on right now, and I want to pull this up for chat, so they can see the shit.
I hope they make a Titanfall 3 at some point because the campaign in 2 was so amazing.
Absolutely, and I will 100% absolutely agree with that. But let me pull this up. Boom. Okay. All right. So, and I know it's by LIGN, but they're actually telling the truth this time. So Respawn, yep, behind Apex and Titanfall, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. So you know the pedigree is real. They are doing a brand new game. It's a brand new IP. It is nothing like anything that's been out that they claim is nothing like it's been out. They said it's a big project, and it's, they're looking for people right now. They're hiring right now. They said, and they actually confirmed that it is not Titanfall 3. It is a brand new IP. So Terry, what do you think? Are you gonna be for it? What's if it's like an isometric like dating sim? Are you still gonna fucking get it or
no? Didn't they say it was? I don't know. It's not in that article, but I thought I heard somewhere that the new IP was multiplayer though.
That's what I thought.
I thought I read that too, because when I started researching this a little bit, I thought I saw them had rumblings. They were looking for like a co-op specialist or something like that.
If it's co-op or something with it that's like has a campaign, then yeah, I would be interested to see what they do. But if they're making like a PvP game, I couldn't care less about it.
So Terry, you don't want to shoot other people in real time?
No, I mean I don't really. I rather just do campaigns and do co-op.
Yeah,
That's sad. Sad to hear.
He's sad to hear. You know what I'm saying? Damn.
Because she's a fucking killer in PvP. She is.
But Terry don't like people. I thought I told you that.
It's true. It's true.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
When she has to team up with a dumbass who can't fucking do shit. Like, say she has to fucking team up with Brandon, right? Rip. And she's gonna be so fucking mad.
I understand that. I feel Terry's pain.
Right.
I mean, I felt my pain. I'm sure I felt Danny's pain also.
Look at Brandon.
Not even that. I just have more fun playing with people than against people.
You remember that?
Everybody wants to have a high ego when it comes to PvP. Everybody has a super high ego. They think they're the best thing ever, and they're all freaking average. So it gets exhausting listening to people, act like they're all that, and they're really not that special.
That's the fun part.
No,
See, to me,
it gets
not
so
garbage.
old and boring.
No, that's the fun part because
it's
not boring. It's not. That's what makes the game fun and exciting because you got those dudes out there that think they're fucking great.
Oh man, I love it, dude. I love wrecking that fucking.
And then you watch Danny. They'll obliterate these pro gamers. They're saying they're fucking pros, and it just feels good.
It's just the headshots is infinite. Dudes are like, they be like, "What up, motherfucker?" And all of a sudden, it's they down. You know what I'm saying? And you just keep it moving.
You give them that headshot, and you're like, headshot, bow.
Big Mike see me when my fucking Senran chakra gets 100%. Like if my shit, dudes get blown up and backs blown out like porn stars. So it's like I don't know what to tell you.
It's really good.
It's
Also,
old hearing everybody act the same way, and it's like you're not special. All right,
Terry.
We're all average.
Damn.
Same way Terry feels, man.
And then when you do happen to have a good match, because you have good matches and bad matches.
Right.
So when you have a really good match and that happens to be their bad match, now they're in your freaking DMs, accusing you of cheating. It's like
that's the fun shit. I feel like that's the good shit. Bella will tell you too. Bella's a killer too.
Me, I think that's called sweaty. That's sweaty as fuck. I don't like
I don't have time for that nonsense. That's why I'll just go play campaign stuff and do co-op with friends. I don't have to deal with all that nonsense, and I don't have to deal with people getting their egos crushed.
Oh, Bella, doesn't that sound like weak? Doesn't that sound like motherfuckers is weak, right? That sound like motherfuckers is weak, right, Bella? No, don't sip. It
is what it is.
I said, I used to get that shit all the time in Destiny 2 when you play PvP. And you get those hate messages like, you listen to your motherfucker. You fucking like, hey, ain't my fault I just blew your ass away.
Especially like I said, especially in Rust. In Rust where there's fucking proximity chat where dudes can talk.
Exactly.
Dude, there was one dude that literally hung out outside of the door and he played music out of his mic. And I was so fucking mad. He was like, and it was like, bitch, bitch, bitch. He kept saying, bitch, 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 bitch. And I'm like, oh my God. And so when I went out there, I said, fuck. Music stopped. I said, can you hear that? It's the world's smallest violin playing. Dude said, before he disconnected. I thought that was the greatest fucking shit in history, right? You don't get that.
So good.
You can't get that with an NPC. NPC is like, I am programmed to lose. Like a human is like, bro, that dude is a dumb fuck. And I'm about to pop that head off his shoulders.
I used to be all about that shit, man. But like as I get older, and I got kids and all this stuff, man.
This dude keep blaming his kids, but he's like, I can't kill anybody because I got kids.
No, I'm talking about my stress level. I gotta keep it down. Definitely, my doctor told me to keep it down too.
This is his doctor.
When it comes to all that all that vacuum,
his doctor.
garbage to me, man.
His doctor,
it's just like waste of time stuff, dude. I got
Bella. He said his doctor prescribed him co-op. He said he prescribed him.
Daddy, listen to this man. He's sitting there downplaying it when last night, his veins were popping through his neck.
And that was co-op. And that was co-op only. That was co-op. That wasn't even PvP. That was co-op. Right.
This man, you can actually hear his voice.
But remember, remember, when I was playing Expeditions, I was having my thing open, and everybody who would join, when people go down, you had griefers who would come in and not revive people.
Well, I
thought this guy was one of those same type of assholes who does the griefing, doesn't revive people. And so I'm like, yo, we're trying to do a stream, we're trying to play the game. We didn't call for this type of crap. And so that's what I'm saying.
David was so fucking triggered. And I'm looking at TT. TTV had motherfucking.
That's why I don't like all that kind of bullshit.
Dave was like, Dave went like full Super Saiyan 4. He's like, motherfucker, if you don't fucking pick me up right now, I'll be ass.
And that's, first of all, that's not what I said. I said we were streaming, and if you were a griefer, we're gonna punch you.
Yeah, David said. He literally said, this dude hit me up. He said, "Yo, Dan, I'm not in the mood for any of this motherfucking bullshit." Oh shit, bro!
Wow.
I said I ain't heard this in a minute. It's like '90s, Dave. This dude is mad than a motherfucker, man. He Rashad Richie right now. Damn. But no, listen, TTV had literally the entire world on his back, and it was hard to come get us. The problem was the melee shit. But I don't want to get into that. Let's just not get into that because we're talking about Respawn. Let's stop. All right. So, Respawn multiplayer games, I hope not. I want Respawn to do something that is a single player, kind of like what Terry was alluding to, about Titanfall story. Like, I thought they could do a story game, like a single player story-driven game. I think they could do it with no issue. Because of how good Titanfall 2 story was. Titanfall 2 story was damn near AAA adventure. Like, it was dope as fuck. Like, it was really great. Yeah, it was really great. I
couldn't really get into like the multiplayer for Titanfall, but that campaign was a lot of fun.
That multiplayer was amazing too, though. I'm not gonna lie. Calling out a motherfucking Titan on somebody's dome is pretty dope.
I'm with Dan. I had a lot of fun with the multiplayer 1 and Titanfall 1 and 2.
I did, but I got wrecked, though. I got wrecked in that game. I was like,
I got wrecked. I ain't gonna lie.
1 I had fun with, 2 not so much, because 2 became too much of just, constant mech.
I know. I know you don't like jetpacks and shit. I remember you were talking shit about Call of Duty. With
Just
the
constantly getting blown up by a mech, or everybody just ziplining constantly.
I know the zipline shotty brigade. That's what I call them. The zipline shotgun brigade, because they just zipline shotties, zipline shotties, zipline shotties. Then they go Titan, 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 Titan. Fuck. But you know, I feel like Respawn, especially what they did with Star Wars, because I love Jedi Fallen Order. I think it's definitely a well-made game, even though on console it kind of like threw up a little bit, but it also did on PC as well, but not as much. But they did fix it quick though. They didn't do it like People Can Fly and communicate the lies. No, I'm just playing.
I can't wait for the second one to come out.
It'd be interesting to find out what kind of theme they're going to do, since they only do science fiction. It'd be interesting to see if they deviate or not.
What happens if they do like I said? What happens if they do like a straight up dating sim? Like they do like an anime fucking dating sim.
I want
No.
If anything, I want a
You
horror.
would play that, Mike.
I ain't said I wouldn't. I didn't say I wouldn't play it. But I would like to see like something horror from them.
It's called Titan Fall in Love.
Fantasy type thing.
It's called Titan Fall in Love. It's just like you literally, it's a dating sim, and it's like you pull down the hearts.
Yeah,
I'd
play it.
fantasy like Kingdoms of Amalur type thing where they got like this.
I'd be down for that too.
I'd be down for that. I would be down for that. High fantasy, yeah, I'd be down for that. I would be down for that. I would be down for multiplayer too, but that's because I'm not scared of people. But
you know, Danny, and I know anything usually Respawn does is pretty good. It's pretty solid.
It is, and that's why I'm hyped. That's why I'm like, okay, Respawn talking about a new IP, good.
Out of all the the teams like EA owns, they're probably like the best out there for EA.
Respawn is the most solid out of all of them. The least amount of microtransactions out of all the games. They try real hard not to have, like, even with Star Wars. Remember Star Wars? I had said it was a dead DOA because I said I don't want no fucking, like, I have to pay $1 million for a lightsaber. Hell, that ain't even the fucking case. You literally could just get it. You just get it by playing the game. You can get all the lightsabers and shit. It's like there's nothing to buy. Look at Titanfall, right? There was no microtransactions in Titanfall. So, like, Respawn has really been pushing back against EA garbage as far as, like, charging people to have fun and shit like that. They're like, no, you pay once and you got the game and you're going to love it and shit. So I'm pretty hyped. New IP. I love new IPs. As long as they're fucking good. I don't want that isometric dating sim, but I will take anything else you got. Shooters, fucking, RPGs, high fantasy, science fiction, porn, all of that shit. I'll support it all. As long as you got some good not sports, though. I don't want to see Respawn and make, like, NBA no microtransaction K. Like, I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that shit. I just want, I don't know. I couldn't see them.
It would be kind of interesting. Like, I know they're not doing it, but, like in a fantasy, situation, it'd be kind of interesting if Respawn was the ones chosen to bring back Dead Space. I think they would do a
Ooh, and I would totally fucking trust them. I would trust them with that. I would trust them with Dead Space. I feel like they're talented enough. Yeah,
Dead Space needs to come back. It's a great fucking game.
With how they handled the gunplay and everything with Titanfall, I think they could do pretty good justice if they were to take over and bring that back one day.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think the quality of it would definitely be upped. Plus, they understand multiplayer, and I know they really wanted to push that narrative with Dead Space for not necessarily PvP, but like a co-op moment where there's, like there's a moment where, it's two main protagonists. So I know they wanted to do that, but I would love to just see them just do a single player. If they did that, I would be super fucking hyped because Respawn is good. I'm thinking, okay, AAA quality aesthetics. It's going to look good, great lighting, all that good shit, right? I'm thinking story is going to be good because Respawn knows how to write a fucking story. So I think it's going to be pretty damn good. Will the combat be great? Well, let's look at their fucking pedigree. Star Wars, Jedi Fallen Order, fucking Apex Legends, Titanfall. All those combat set pieces are amazing. So you can only think of the up. You know what I'm saying? So I hope if that it is, Here, you know what I'm saying? I'll pull my pants down. You can have it. You know what I'm saying? I need that. I need it. All right. So yeah, Respawn. Be on the lookout for that. If you guys find any more information, tag us at the platform reel. If you have any more info, because I would love to keep an eye on that.
And I'm stuck.
Up and I'm stuck. All right. Now there's another. Now here's some weird ass shit. And this will be the final topic of the day. And it's MODOK. Who knew that MODOK was like could fucking like even carry anything, let alone a fucking full series, right? MODOK is like a dick in a jar, and I don't understand what the love is for it. But I want to pull.
He's got that girthiness.
He's got comedy. They're going to go comedy with it.
It's going comedy.
Yeah, it's high comedy. It's almost like Robot Chicken in this bitch.
Yeah.
But let me pull up the trailer for you guys here.
Okay.
I know Robot Chicken's a lot better and a lot funnier than this.
This shit looks super fucking weird.
I'll give it a shot. I mean, it's on Hulu. I'll give it a shot.
I'll try it out.
You said you'll try it out? I don't think so.
Yeah, I mean, it's MODOK. I mean, we know it's gonna be fucking stupid.
David. All right, I'm pulling up here for you guys too, so you can check it out here.
MODOK got that girthiness.
Yeah, he's kind of like a chode.
He is a chode.
He's wider than he is long.
All right, so let's check out the trailer for MODOK, I guess.
Look at Mel's face, like, ew.
Right.
They called me Big Head.
Oh.
When you see him,
One day,
you know what he looks
that
like.
big,
You know,
beautiful,
he's wider than
moon-looking head
he's
of
long.
yours is going to change the world.
Time to change the world by bringing it to its knees.
Oh, I remember him now.
Yeah, MODOK from Marvel.
Yeah.
MODOK! And do you know what MODOK stands for?
He looks
Mental
like a
organism
chode.
designed only for killing. For killing. Where does he go at night? Nobody knows. Oh, no one took the cans out? Come on! Ah, shit.
Really, MODOK, you couldn't move that trash?
Tell
You're
the kids
fucking
about
MODOK,
this.
man.
Kids, she's lost her mind. You have to stop her.
MODOK, what are you telling the kids?
I'm comforting
Look at the
them.
kids, man. Why is one like MODOK?
Divorces where it
Like, I
isn't
don't
its fault.
understand.
That's so weird. And how did she? How did
I'm
she?
Wonder Man.
She fucked? How did she fuck?
Right.
Love your wife.
She took
How did
down
she-
that fucking metal condom and fucked him from the back. I don't
I should
know.
reclaim my family. I should reclaim my destiny. Iron Man.
Cheap shot to the back of the head, I know. But I was actually aiming for literally any other part of your body.
Yeah! Woohoo!
See, what the fuck is this, man? Like, like this is like this is what happens when you mix like
This is cute.
meth with peyotes or something. I don't know.
I approve. I like the direction they're going with it so far.
Hold on,
I gotta lie.
hold on.
That theme song slaps.
Hold on.
Get
That's
the hell out of
different.
here.
Bella, you said you what? You approve?
Yeah. I do. I'll take that L. It's different. I'll take it. It's different. Cause you know Marvel is so serious.
I know,
So,
that's
like,
true.
Mix it up. Mix it up a little bit.
I feel like this is their response to how DC did their very adult Harley Quinn animated show.
Mhm.
They wanted to,
Yeah,
and they
sure
wanted
is.
to, they wanted to respond to it, but then they decided to, do like claymation without it being claymation.
Right.
You know?
It's like-
No, it's like Slaymation.
I don't know.
but-
It's kind of.
It's campy.
I don't know.
It's campy.
It's
It's,
campy
not
as
meant to be
fuck,
taken
man.
serious.
I don't
get
know
it.
why they have the family life part in there. Like, I feel like they could just focus on him just doing stupid shit. Within like the
True.
super villain realm, they don't. I feel like the family thing is kind of unnecessary, but
Terry, like you say,
Just
right?
like-
remember how people use
And they
crutches?
cancel.
Yeah.
It's just like the after the Snyder cut, the 4-hour-long movie that now Marvel wants to do a 6-hour in-game movie.
I know, but that shit's not going down. Like, I don't know. I feel
I
like
think they're just trying to compete too much.
This is like
Of course.
super
Is it
unnecessary.
gonna have an intermission in there? Because no way, no one's gonna sit for 6 full hours without having to stop to go use the restroom or go eat or something. I mean, who's gonna go to the movie theater and be able to sit there for 6 hours?
Right?
What?
Yeah, that might
Well,
be.
if it just goes
6 hour
straight to
fucking
stream,
movie.
if it goes straight to like Disney Plus, you can pause it.
I don't know. Like you be holding your legs would be shaking by the time that movie over because you gotta piss. Like I don't know. You know.
That's why you go to the bathroom before the movie.
Could you
It's
do this?
6 hours. You're gonna have to go again.
What happens
Right.
if MODOK has a movie that's 4 hours long? Will you go watch that, Brandon?
Not if it's like this.
Yeah, no, not for 4 hours.
4
No,
hours,
no.
Bella? You can't do it? You can't sit through 4
Not
hours?
for 4. No, it's gotta. That's not a story. That's something I would watch for 30 minutes.
Big Mike,
That's it.
4 hours of MODOK. You got it?
I think I'm probably sure like each episode is gonna be like, 30 minutes long, and it'll be
If it
probably,
was a full 4 hours, you sit and watch it.
I mean, I'll might. Don't know. Might is the key word. Might.
Mike is a glutton for. He's a glutton for punishment. Man.
Right.
Mike, I'm gonna start calling you the fatty corsicle. Man, you're just
I mean, I
ridiculous.
like watching TV. I like watching TV and shit. And I said I'll give it a shot. But if it ain't holding my attention or if I fall asleep, I probably won't go back to it.
Terry, does MODOK make you Randy? Is this what you need or no?
What question is that?
Does it make you Randy?
You didn't say it right. You gotta put
Terry's like, hell no, that motherfucker look like a floating piece of shit. I mean, like, does this art style drive you to watch it, Terry? Like, give it a chance or no?
No, I mean it's not my thing. But even Marvel in itself isn't really my thing. But they could have picked any other character, and it probably would have been a better choice than MODOK. Like, who cares about him?
I know, right?
I totally agree.
That's how I was. I was like,
that.
why MODOK? I'm like, why him out of every
they-
fucking body else? Like,
I mean, without like all the people they had to choose from Marvel, why MODOK? I mean, they could have went with Daredevil with something like this. I
they
mean,
could
not
have
Daredevil,
went with Tony Stark.
um,
They had Tony Stark in there. He could have just had a family and been like doing dumb shit,
No.
like.
This is too campy for Tony Stark, in my opinion.
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean Daredevil.
Maybe.
I didn't mean Daredevil.
Maybe.
They could have went with like Deadpool and
Okay,
did,
now
like, an animated,
Deadpool would have
like,
been
this with Deadpool.
amazing. Now that if like with that art style with Deadpool fucking up shit, yes.
It would make more sense because Deadpool's just chaotic anyway.
It's like
Right.
Hilarious.
it's like
And then,
Deadpool with a
they
fucking
could-
family.
they could-
Like, can you imagine that? Like Deadpool with kids. Like that would be like, what the fuck is the world? Like.
But the problem is Deadpool's already out. They're trying to bring more of their characters out. Most
I know.
likely sell more toys. This is a business decision,
Right, I know.
But is MODOK really the one though? I mean, like
He's
it's-
shaped like a can. He looks funny.
Right.
I mean, he was the main villain in Avengers.
He could be a cup. He could be
Hold on.
cups of candy. He could be a stool. He could be fucking
Right.
chairs.
What are you talking about there, Brand? Why are you saying hold on for?
Nothing. I was trying to.
You having a fart?
Yeah, you want to say you all right, man? You let it go. Just let it out.
I know.
Just let it out, bro.
Let your ear out.
Just let it out. If you got to
I know,
mute,
Brandon
look. If you
had
got
a
to
brain
mute,
fart.
if
He's
you got to mute it. We don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear that burlap. But just do it, man. Let it
the
out.
hot air out your ear there, Brandon. It's like a creep.
Michael.
Hey guys, this is the quality programming that we. This is the quality programming that we. This is like AAA quality right here, guys.
All right. This is respawn quality. This is
I
respawn.
agree, Frozen. He's buying a new mic next Friday.
Good, because you sound like Megatron if he was having a big O. So, all right. I think that is it.
He's giving you the daddy.
Anybody in final round? Anybody pissed enough to call somebody out?
Well, quick open topic. I don't know if you saw there, Danny. There's a developer studio called Aspire.
Mm-hmm.
They're making Star Wars KOTOR, the remake.
Oh, they're remaking
yeah.
KOTOR?
Remaking the original
shit.
one. Yep.
Dude, I'm
for real.
super excited.
What that graphics look like, though?
They haven't showed anything yet, but like I said, I'm super hyped.
Because if they still got triangle
KOTOR,
shoulders and shit, I ain't fucking with it.
I
But if it's-
loved KOTOR.
Do you love it enough to marry it?
Maybe. KOTOR is like one of my favorite Star Wars games.
Why would you ask him that? He's gonna say yes.
I know, but I wanted to see how far he would go. But you know,
all you, Frozen. That's all you.
I think we would all know how far he'll go.
Yeah, I think we understand how far Big Mike will go.
Facts.
I might put something. I put something on my OnlyFans with KOTOR on it.
Please no. So yeah, a KOTOR, I would absolutely like to see that. If they could do something, shut up, Big Mike, you'll be fucked up. If they could actually do something, I don't want to see your
like I feel
KOTOR.
a little bit of bile come up. It went down, but it was just.
I was almost Chuck Willery too, but that's okay.
Brandon almost checked also. He's like,
Bella was like, she about to chuck right now. Her whole screen wet because you threw up. All right. No, we're not supporting OnlyFans with KOTOR. We're not doing that. So if Big Mike hits you up, don't fucking reply. Don't reply to any of his DMs or anything.
Just delete.
Delete. Yeah, delete his ass.
Except if it's
You said what, Terry?
Theme, I want to watch it. If it's
I
Mortal
looked
Kombat
up
theme,
a
I might watch
list
it.
of the top 100 Marvel villains based on the fan base,
Mhm.
and MODOK wasn't even in the top 100. So
No,
I'm like,
he's
dang.
not,
Right,
he's
because
not
MODOK
good.
is a fucking.
That's even in the top
"That's
100.
fire, Bray. That's fire, Bray. I'll hit you up in the DMs."
Bray said,
No,
"Big
Bray,
Mike,
no.
if you need some manager, aka pimp, to help you with your OnlyFans, my services are available." Do you really want to pimp Big Mike though? You're making a whole cool 0.2 cents on the subs. You know what I'm saying? Because people want their money back when they see that it's Super Mario with huge tits. They don't want to fuck around. You know what I'm saying? So they're not gonna do it.
And you know what's crazy? MODOK, I think it's something like, I think it stands for like mental. I don't know.
It says
mental
Mike
something designed
or
for killing.
it says
It's
Mike
like it's
or
designed for
die.
killing.
It says Mike or die killing. That's what MODOK stands for. It's Big Mike. That's when his ass prolapse
Look,
and spits out
Hey,
MODOK.
you're gonna be excited. My next set for OnlyFans is gonna be me cosplaying the Raicho from Mortal Kombat.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and raid somebody. I don't want to see you as Bo Raicho, dude. I do not ever want to see that ever. Let's see. I don't ever want to see that, dude. That's like nightmare fuel. I don't want to see you as Bo Raichan, dude.
No.
Please
Look
don't.
at Terry. She's all depressed because you just said that.
No, what I just read it made me like, what the hell? I'm sorry. Like I looked up MODOK just to see like what it stands for. And
What's it stand
What's that for?
It's like mental something.
It stands for
only
mental
killing.
mobile mechanized organism, but that's not what got me. The first thing that popped up was freaking MODOK in Earth 65 is Donald Trump, and I'm like, what the they actually made a comic, you know, art where Donald Trump.
It's canon.
Is it?
It's canon.
Look.
Canon?
It's
it
canon.
far off, though? Is
Let's
it
not go there.
far off?
Is Donald Trump MODOK? We'll find out on the adventures of the USA.
Damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up.
This
I'm
motherfucker.
just like, what?
Look, I will pay 2 Doji. I will pay 2 Doji coins for
First thing
that.
popped up, I'm like, what is this nonsense?
Never.
There's some facts in there somewhere. There's some facts in there somewhere.
No, we're never doing it. So, all right, let's go ahead and raid somebody. I think Kinsel, or is there anybody you guys want to raid? Who you want to raid? Anybody know that somebody's live right now that needs some raiding? You said taking that money to Dogecoin. I feel you, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like if you wanna get some doggy coins and throw that
Speaking
shit.
of Dogecoin, did you see that Newegg's now accepting Dogecoin?
I know, but they still ain't got no fucking RTX 3080, so fuck them. You know what I'm saying? They still,
So fuck them.
fuck them. Who we raiding?
My friend Jade is on.
Okay, go ahead, set it up. Terry, go ahead and set up the raid. Jade wins. Let's go ahead and raid Jade. You know what I'm saying? Hope she don't fucking pull a friendship. Great show. Thank you, Braze. Appreciate you, fam. Look, catch us later on tonight where we'll be dodging every question known to man at 10 o'clock. I actually got a real question for Bella, but I'm gonna ask it at 10. And it's a real question.
No, I'm worried now.
Yeah, you
Be
should.
very afraid, Bella.
It's definitely a scary ass question, but I'm gonna also ask Struggle as well. I can't ask this question to Big Mike because he wouldn't understand. But you know what I'm saying. But he can be there to witness it. So let's go ahead and raid Jade. Make sure you show us some love. Ask her super personal questions. And tell her that you came from the platform you already know. Shouts out to Bambala. Shouts out to Big Mike. Shouts out to the Rage Queen, Cool Cat Terry. Shouts out to Dave D, a.k.a. Wesley Pipes, a.k.a. Mr. 900p. Shouts out to Brandon, the whole serial killer. And myself, Dan the Man. We will catch everybody later. We love you all, and we will see you. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.
Asshole.
The whole serial killer. Oh.